Welcome to episode 12 of We Don't Give a F podcast. I'm Stephanie Tejada.
I'm Jaclyn Passaro.
Our first segment is called Fan or Troll, where we get messages from our viewers, our followers, our fans, our supporters, whatever. And we decide if they're fans or they're trolling us. The first fan or troll says, I had a crush on you before and you never knew. Well, guess what? We still don't know because we don't know who you are. This is an anonymous Q&A, so we still don't know.
We still don't know. Like, if you want to grow some balls,
slide into the DMs so we can reject you personally. And please do so.
Moving on to our next segment. Extra, let's talk about it. So Olivia Rodrigo, her top apparently like broke open during a performance. And it was like, people are saying it was ironic because the song is called Love is Embarrassing. So I think that like, while that's probably embarrassing and I would be embarrassed, in today's world, like everyone loves nips and tits and it's like totally accepted.
It's not as taboo as it used to be. Like there's just certain things in fashion where like your nipples are exposed. Sheer clothing is now a thing, like regular tops that are sheer. It's not just lingerie anymore. People wear that stuff. Yeah. But also because this is like a performance, I think it was staged. Because
it could totally have been a publicity stunt.
Totally a publicity stunt because it just reminds me, that whole scenario just reminds me of the Janet Jackson.
I was just going to say that, and I think that was a publicity stunt.
Absolutely.
How much they try and like lie. It's a publicity stunt. She had a freaking nip ring. Like, give me a break.
And it was like at the perfect part of the song, have you naked by the end of the song, poof.
Oh, I don't.
Come on. Like the timing for that.
Please.
You wanted to show your titties, girl, and that's fine, but don't fake it. Our next segment is called Petty Please. This is where we, look for news articles, trending things, topics. Sometimes we just go on social media and talk shit, but this week's Petty Please is the most famous rap beef I've seen yet. Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Have you seen this? There's like so many songs that they have, and the timing of it is insane. Like, Drake dropped a song, Kendrick dropped a song, Kendrick dropped a song, Drake dropped, like, back to back. It's like they were in the studio at the same time and just putting out these diss records. They just kept pushing these damn diss records. And then everyone's talking about it. Apparently now Drake was diddling. Girl, it's a whole interview of him talking about, it was the girl from Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown. The 11, the girl who plays 11, she was talking about how, I've met Drake. Yeah, he was really nice. He invited me to his hotel. We've hung out in Atlanta. He calls me. Like, she was only like 15 when she met him, though. You know what I mean? Like, she was very young. So now everyone's saying that Drake is like pedo, and Kendrick said something about his daughter being I was like, what daughter? Like, it is so messy and stupid and petty.
But that could also be a publicity stunt.
I said the same thing.
Companies are like planning this on purpose because the reality is that feuds get attention.
Yes.
People like people fighting with each other.
People love drama. We live for the drama, the mess, honey.
Okay, so moving on to today's topic, which is things that give the ick.
Oh my God. So this is a list that we found online, and like this list was.
I mean, I do
some of these, I felt attacked. I ain't gonna lie. I felt attacked and a little hurt.
But I definitely don't do number one. Number one is smelling bad.
Ew, no.
I have to bathe every single day. I don't understand those people who can go days without bathing. That is so gross to me, especially as a girl. I don't want smelly armpits, like, ew.
I don't want to smelly cucaracha. Excuse me, kill the fish, okay? I'm not trying to.
It's so weird to me how people can go days without bathing.
You know what's even weirder? Like, that's weird, but have you ever met these people who never wash their face? There's people who don't wash their face, and like they're surprised that they have like acne and like horrible skin, and I'm like, you literally don't wash your face, like, ever. And that is bizarre to me.
I could see a man doing that, but I can't really see women being like that.
Girl. The next thing that gives people the ick is pretending to be more knowledgeable about something than they actually are. Oh my God, yes. I agree with this 1,000%. Because it's like some people just want to hear themselves talk. And it kind of reminds me of like these TikTokers who like to talk about conspiracies and things. Because you can tell that they literally just Googled something and then said that, and they're acting like they know what the fuck they're talking about. It's so stupid.
I hate it when people try and act like they're psychiatrists online. It's like you're not a doctor.
No.
So I hate it's so annoying.
The next one is double texting, sending a secondary text if you've never responded after the first one. Okay, I'll do this though.
Because I'm trying to like get a lot of stuff in it. Like some people don't like books, you know, a long thread.
Like a big ass paragraph.
So I'm sending it
in pieces.
So
Chapter 1.
That's why I do it.
Yeah, I'll just do it. It's like, if it's like, hey, I'm trying, like, what are you doing? Like, I need to get in touch with you. If it's like I have to get in touch with someone, then I'll do that. But normally, yeah, I'm not like that. The next one is living in a mess. Okay, see, now it depends on your definition of mess. Yeah. Because I'm a little messy, but like, messy to me is different than dirty.
Yes, like I am messy. I am a messy person, but I don't have like dishes in my room.
Yes, food, old food.
Bugs aren't coming around because, you know, there's empty cans everywhere.
Yes.
Like, I'm not gross like that, but I am messy.
Yeah, same. There's a difference between like, oh, I haven't put clothes away, and like my fucking sink is like mildew, stuck, covered in dishes, rotting food in the trash that hasn't been thrown out, like dust everywhere. Like, it's a difference. Yeah.
So the next one is having dirty fingernails. I feel like I see this more on men, and I think it's very gross. Like, please clean your fingers. It's disgusting. I don't really notice it on women.
I've seen it on some women. But for me, I don't mind seeing it on men because it shows that they do hard work. But they better clean it before they go near the cats. You better cut them nails and clean them before you come near Miss Meow Meow.
I just think it's only okay if like they have been doing something. Yes. But in general, if they walk into a room
and
like,
they just have dirty ass fingernails, no, I agree. Chewing with their mouth open, yeah, that's disgusting. There was someone, I mean, he was autistic, but it was such an obnoxious like, and I remember like my man being so annoyed that he was like, I got to put on some music. This is like ridiculous. Like, what's wrong with this? And then I was like, okay, but like, he's also like nobody told you to close your mouth.
Yeah.
It was so loud. So loud.
I hate loud
Sounds like
chewers.
a fucking cow.
I hate loud chewers. I think I could deal with someone who chews with their mouth open as long as they're quiet chewers than someone who eats with their mouth closed and they're obnoxious chewers. I just hate loud chewers.
It's so annoying.
It's so annoying. So the next one is being too clingy.
This is Jaclyn's like pet peeve.
Oh my God, it is totally one of my pet peeves. So I don't really get along or have friends that are like close in inner circle, or I really can't date babies. So like I can't date a guy who's the baby of the family because I just find they're needy and so annoying, and friends are like that too, where they just can't be independent. I am pretty much only friends with other firstborn children. Like, that's who I get along with the most because they get it.
You know, that's an interesting observation, and I never thought of it, but I don't have any, like, baby in the family friends or anything like that either. And I've never dated one.
So annoying. I can't date them. They're ridiculous.
Huh.
They're way too clingy. They're annoying. They need validation. They're brats. And, like, I just feel like that as friends too. And I think that's why I don't like most comedians, because most comedians are the baby in the family.
That's why we're not getting booked.
Most comedians are the baby in the family.
We're dragging the
and I'm
comedy
firstborn, and it's just like that. It just bothers me. Like, you're clingy and annoying. Like, I could figure this shit out faster. Fuck off.
The next one is talking too loud. We kind of touched on this. But yeah, it's just something very annoying about someone who just has to be heard by fucking everybody.
Oh.
Like, there's some people that they don't realize they're loud, and I think they have a hearing problem. Like, my stepdad. he is like stereotypical Italian, like, oh, what are you talking about? This is how I talk. And like, I don't think he realizes that he's literally being so loud.
Yeah.
But if you're just loud for no reason, like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
just shut your ass up, for real.
Please, shut up. Eating and talking at the same time. I mean, most people do this.
Not with like food in your mouth, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's a difference between like, okay, like when we go get food and we're like, you know, having business meetings while we eat, but I'm not like, so I think we should start.
Yeah. You're right.
The next one is putting on a baby voice. Okay. See, I've never had nobody really do a baby voice and like make that a thing or take it serious. If anyone ever does a baby voice, it's something silly. Like, oh, you want to go do this? Okay. It's not like a thing.
No, but I mean, Paris Hilton made so much money off doing that. So high five. She had that. She don't.
Well,
really
yeah.
talk like
I mean,
that.
she talks soft, but I think her speaking softly is different. I feel like a baby voice is literally like how you talk to a baby, like, who's a good boy? That's mama's good boy. Like how I talk to Chewy. Like, you're talking to me like a fucking dog. Get out of here. That is like masculine energy. Like.
So the next one is wearing too much makeup. I think that this is like subjective because what is a lot of makeup to someone is not a lot to someone else. Also, like, why do you care? I don't care. If someone wears a lot of makeup, cool. Like, it doesn't affect me. Why? I just don't understand why people are so affected by stuff that doesn't affect them.
But also, it's like maybe she's covering something. You know, some girls wear makeup intentionally to cover things. Like when we put on concealer, we might look a little tired that day. You know, like, you might think, oh, she's wearing a lot of makeup, but you'd probably prefer her with it than without.
For sure. I mean, like, I wear it because I'm covering up
it's so natural. Like, you never look cakey, or some girls look cakey.
Yeah.
Like, you remember, like, that Y2K, like, orange.
Oh, my God, yes.
Cakey look.
The whipped...
God,
it was like matte whipped from L'Oreal or something, and it gave everyone acne.
Everybody.
I remember it gave me huge, big zits like right here, and everyone used it. I don't think it exists anymore.
It shouldn't. It was the wildest packaging too for a foundation. A fucking glass tube.
It was.
How am I supposed to get that shit out?
Yes, it was the
bad.
weirdest packaging, and it was the worst colors.
Thick.
It was like thick, and the coloring was like, oh my God, it was crazy.
The next one is breathing heavily. Now look, as somebody who has gained weight, I get fat girl breath sometimes, so fuck y'all for this one. Second of all, breathing heavily in what way? Like, is this person large? Are they asthmatic? Like, you have to consider why they're breathing heavily, but if they're just like a mouth breather, that's super annoying. Like,
so I don't like it when people breathe loud. It is so annoying to me. I don't know I mean, it's just annoying. Unless it's my cat, he breathes loud. My cat got like this like fat chubby boy.
you see, fat girl breath.
And I'm just like, oh, how cute. Because he's a cat. He's a chubby, adorable cat, and he really
can get away with it. He's not a grown ass man. Like,
he's not exactly. Ew. Like,
did you ever see the Family Guy episode where there's a fat man strangler?
oh my God, no.
There's a Family Guy episode. It's called The Fat Man Strangler, and they have like a meeting. It's like AAs, but it's a bunch of fat guys. And everyone is just breathing so heavy. Like, everybody's in their chair, like, eating snacks. It was so dramatic.
So the next one is oversharing on social media.
Oh, yes.
I hate this. Like, I cannot stand when people are like, my life is over. I got hit by a car. This is going on. Like, with their sob stories. Tell that shit to the people who are close to you and are your friends. Stop saying that shit all over the internet.
Yeah, or even like when you're fighting with your significant other, like there's some people who are like petty. Like, I had an ex-boyfriend and he used to like tweet about our arguments, and I'm like, you're being a little bitch, dude. Like, who does that? Then I started doing it. He was like, we're doing it back. I'm like, to show you how annoying and stupid you look.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. Like, not everyone cares. People have to stop confusing social media
with
relationships with real life, because just because you have, you know, whatever, 5,000 followers on Facebook, them 5,000 people don't give a fuck about you.
No.
They do not. Referring to themselves in third person by. Who does that?
Weird, pretentious people.
That's so weird to me. I wouldn't even understand that. I would be like, what is this about? Like, what are we filming? I would think you're like doing it for cameras or something to just like, oh, well, Jaclyn doesn't like this. Like, I'd be like, bitch, what are you talking about?
The next one is having a bad tattoo. So I used to date this guy, and he had like this alien-looking weird thing right here.
Oh,
it was like an alien
God.
Jiminy Cricket-looking thing. I thought it was so funny.
Ew.
Like, I wouldn't have anything that ridiculous, but when I saw it, I just thought it was so ridiculous.
I think tattoos, though, like if somebody has a tattoo that I think is stupid, but they can explain the meaning behind it, I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense for you. But like, okay, my cousin, he got this tattoo that says every dog has its day, and it's a pit bull.
Oh my God.
But it's like, it's not a very good pit bull. Like, it looks like an amateur did
So
it, you know? But he loves it.
I think pit bulls are so cute. Everyone hates them, but I like them.
I don't hate pit bulls. There's just some that they're not trained properly. They're just, they
No,
don't know
and that's
better.
the problem is that, like, if you get them as a puppy and you're just sweet with it and you train it to be sweet, it won't be. Now, I wouldn't have it with other dogs or other cats because the pit bull by nature is going to kill like a cat or a rabbit or something like that. But it's not going to be, I just feel like it's not going to automatically want to fight everything if you train it to be sweet.
But like my cousin, he has a pit bull. Her name is Coco. She's like one of them smaller pit bulls. And she is the sweetest to dogs, to cats, to peoples, to babies. Like, he's trained her to be nice to people and to only be rude or mean, whatever, attack when he says. The next one is wearing a weird color lipstick. Again, I just don't, like, who cares? You know, these guys want to be so picky about, oh, I don't want a girl who wears blue lipstick. Like, you're bald and fat. You know what I mean? Like, have a seat. I think if she likes her lipstick, if it makes her feel pretty, then you should just support that. Me personally, like, let's say you came in here with some bright blue lipstick. As your friend, I'm going to be like, what are you doing with that blue lipstick? But if you like it, then I'm going to let you wear it. It's your, you know, your lips, your choice.
I think there's a time and a place for it, you know, like
Yeah.
on Halloween or funerals.
Yeah,
Funerals, somebody's funeral that you don't like. I'm going to show up with some green lipstick.
Some
'cause I
black.
got green from you, baby.
Oh, man.
Having shoes that are too dirty, I don't like this. This is why I hate white sneakers or white shoes because they are a pain in the ass to keep clean.
They
Ugh.
definitely get dirty.
Yeah.
I remember being in Vegas and seeing J. Cole perform live, and I was like right there by the stage. And I remember he had the crustiest, dustiest, rustiest, mustiest, old, beat up shoes that I have ever seen. And all I thought to myself is, this man is rich. Why are you wearing talking shoes? Like, it just didn't make sense.
The only thing I could think of is that they're like a lucky shoe for him. Maybe he's like superstitious. He's like, these crusty shoes, you know, got me my first record deal.
Maybe
or whatever.
those are the crusty record deal shoes. That's
Yeah.
true. I feel attacked. Having an Instagram account for their pet, first of all, is smart. Because your dog or your cat can make money on social media too. Do you know how many people are bawling because their dogs are blowing up on TikTok?
Oh, yep. Remember, Angry Cat. What was that one meme cat?
Yep.
Angry Cat, right?
Yep. Remember the little
Grumpy
poodle
cat,
who
grumpy
used
cat.
to wear the sunglasses and they had the little tiny like scooter thing that the poodle would ride. There was videos of a famous poodle. Grumpy Cat. Chewy is almost at 400 followers on TikTok. That's right. He's popping. But yeah, how do you feel about it as a pet owner?
I think it's cute. Like, I don't
it's
mind.
cute,
Like,
too.
I like it when people's pets pop up on my feed. It's better than like, you know, some random hoe rubbing her vagina on a desk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would much rather have pets pop up on my feed. So referring to their football team as we, I never
Jesus.
noticed this.
Thank God my man is not like super into sports, so I don't even have to deal with this. But like, there are people like who, whatever team they like is playing, they're like, yeah, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl. Like, you not even like,
No, like,
what are you talking about? We're gonna go to the Super Bowl. It just doesn't make sense. I don't get the like super duper diehard fans that refer to football like that.
So the next one is clapping when an airplane lands. I don't mind. I think it's kind of cute because I hate planes. I don't like taking off. I don't like being in a plane. So it is kind of like, yeah, we made it.
Woo!
We ain't dead.
I'm a clap because you know what? The way the airplane's been and the stewardess been treating people.
I only take JetBlue. Hell no, I'm not getting on a Boeing. Nothing.
25 is wearing bad jeans. Now, I don't know what they mean by bad jeans, but I have some old ass jeans that one of the belt loops is broken, but my booty sits so nice. So with the right shirt, I'll still wear those bad jeans.
Wearing sunglasses indoors. Who can like? I mean, if someone is running into a grocery store to get something and they leave their sunglasses on, who cares? I mean, if they're sitting in the side of a restaurant, that's weird.
Yeah, it depends. I was gonna say it depends like where we're at that you're wearing these sunglasses.
Yeah, otherwise, who cares?
Are we high? Did we just take an edible? Which reminds me, we have a new sponsor this week, Not Your Son's Weed. They are a new type of marijuana that isn't really marijuana. It's THCA. So it's legal until you burn it. Yeah, it's a really good gateway. Loophole, I will say, actually. It's a loophole to have weed without saying it's weed. Check out the information and the description to save on Not Your Son's Weed. They have edibles, flower, pre-rolls, little device things that you can, little pens and stuff. I really like them. Tasty stuff. The next one is taking longer than you to get ready. I feel like this is more annoying if you're a woman and a man is taking longer. Because it's like, you don't have hair. You don't have to put on makeup.
Yeah, that's true. I have male friends who are like that. It's so annoying.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Especially when we're on a time crunch.
Yeah.
If we're not on a time crunch, like, it's annoying, but it's not as bad as a time crunch.
Agreed.
The next one is having too many shirt buttons undone. I don't care. Like, if it works for the outfit, it works for the outfit.
If it works for the outfit. But I do hate when guys have, like, this whole thing. It like, if you ever seen the guys who have like half of their buttons unbuttoned, then they kind of look, you know, it looks a little fruity. The next one is wearing shoes you don't like. They're my shoes, okay? I.e., I just got these ridiculous Star Wars Crocs, okay? I bought them because they were limited edition. They didn't have my size, so I got the children's size. And you know what? If somebody don't like them, they on my motherfucking feet, okay? So if you want to wear ridiculous shoes, there's a time and a place. I'll say that.
The next one is living at home with parents. I think that for the most part, this is like, there's an area of gray. If you're living at home with your parents and you're 20, that's fine. But like 30 plus, move the fuck out.
Get it together.
You know, for the most part.
Together.
For the most part. Like, if you're taking care of your parents, that's different. But for the most part, like, get the fuck out, you fucking bum.
Agreed. The next one is not wearing socks with shoes. Yeah, I hate that. It depends the type of shoes. Like, if I see somebody wear like boots and they don't got socks on, that's like, your feet are gonna be stinky.
Ew, that is so weird. And they're gonna be all cut up.
Yeah, they're gonna get
all sorts of blisters and be all sorts of. The feet guys are gonna like run. That's how to turn off the feet, guys. You pull off your shoe, and you got some blisters all over the place.
I don't know, because remember when we did our episode of a sociopath and a psychopath, which you can stream all episodes on OFTV, by the way. And we were looking into fetishes and kinks. Remember there was one that they liked like bites and things like that. There was a fetish where guys were into, or people were into like insect bites and stings and stuff.
Ew.
So I wouldn't be surprised if blisters was up there too, because it kind of looks like a bite. Yucky.
The next one is wanting to share food on the first date. On
the first date,
I mean, that's weird if the guy is like suggesting that, but if that's what the girl wants, who cares? Like, I don't know.
I don't know about the first date, but now I'll just, let me get one of them.
I think that if the girl is like, if the girl is like, oh, we can share something, that's fine. But if the guy suggests it, no.
Yeah.
Don't like.
Don't like. The next one is wearing a tacky watch. This kind of goes to the shoe thing. Like, if you like the watch, wear the watch. You know, It's a watch. I don't care if you want to wear an ugly watch. You can wear a watch with the fucking Ninja Turtles if you like it. I don't care.
I'm using emojis in text. Like
I
I feel like
love
this was written by like an
emojis.
old person. Like
love emojis.
everyone
Who
uses
doesn't like
emojis.
those?
They're cool. They get to the point. Especially like sometimes people can't tell your mood. So an emoji is the perfect way to show that, oh, I'm not mad or oh, I'm this. I like emojis.
I love emojis. Wearing socks to bed. Okay, now y'all just trying to just find stuff, okay? I personally don't like wearing socks to bed. I like my little toes to breathe. But I wouldn't care if someone else wanted to wear socks. That's wild.
Yeah, I wouldn't care either. Not paying on the first date. So I think that a guy needs to pay on the first date. And for the first first 10.
Yeah, you got to pay for the first dates for a while.
You have to show your worth.
Wearing creased clothes. I get what they mean. Like you look like you just rolled out of bed. Again, it's a time and place. Like if we're just running to the store or something, fine. Your shirt's a little wrinkled, big deal. But if we're going to dinner or you're taking me out somewhere nice, or if I have a comedy show, you better iron that shirt. Make me look good.
Saying pet names like honey or baby. I'm not a big fan of pet names. I find them annoying, but I don't say them, but guys have said them to me.
I think pet names are cute, depending on what the pet name is. Okay, so like I don't know if you've caught up with the latest season of 90 Day Fiancé, the last one, but the what was her name? Devin, I think, the blonde girl who was with the Korean guy, and how he was calling her Piggy.
Oh, fuck no.
So he was calling her Piggy, and, you know, to them, she was acting like it was cute and stuff. But then he came to America and was having dinner with her and her family, and he was like, yeah, I call her like little Piggy, you know, because she has extra weight and she has this. And he did that. And then her aunt was like, oh, my. And then she was like, well, what do Koreans think of Americans? That you guys eat too much and you're lazy? And she was like, floored. So some nicknames they're not, you know, cute.
So moving on to our next segment, Therapish, which is like we give you some advice.
You're
so
welcome.
Question is how to deal with depression. I think that listening to music or writing down things that you're grateful for or watching funny things, you know, maybe a stand-up clip or a movie that you like, something that's going to make you laugh.
Yes, definitely something that'll make you laugh. Get out. Sometimes you're depressed because you've been in the house or you haven't done anything. You haven't done anything exciting. Maybe take a nice walk, go work out. Do something that gets your blood flowing and your mind off of whatever's making you depressed. Also, the Lord, honey, the Lord, Jesus, God, hallelujah. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I'm telling you, my insecurities were like through the roof. And then I got closer to the Lord. And now I love myself. Depression. Well, y'all, this has been episode 12 of We Don't Give a F podcast. Make sure to subscribe to the new queen of comedy and snarky brunette on get yourself some Not Your Son's weed. Use the code in the description to save. Follow us on our social medias and come check us out. We're all over the place, honey. We do live shows. We do stand-up. We do skits. We on this. We on that. Back on Patreon.
Yes, we're back on
Patreon too. So follow us and check us out.
Come drunk text Lauren Boebert.
Drunk text Lauren Boebert. Get the crazy girlfriend experience. Also, new merch, fine and funny t-shirts. These are unisex. We also have a hilarious and handsome design for the boys. And you can get those at shopthequeenscloset.com. Thank you, guys. We love you. Woo!